We're now joined by Concord head coach Todd May and student-athlete Javon Langler after a Mount Lions 93-55 loss at Charleston in the Ncaa tournament. Todd, just some opening comments about the game.
Yeah, that was a rough one. Unfortunately, things didn't go how we'd hoped today, but Charleston had a lot to do with that. I just told the guys there in the locker room, one game does not diminish the season that we had, 22-8, tied with the 2016 team for 22 wins. Again, wasn't our day, but unbelievably proud of how these young men have represented our university, our program, and themselves this year.
Those first 10 minutes, what was Charleston doing well, or what were you guys not doing well that kind of led to that big lead?
I think we just struggled a little bit defensively. I thought preparation-wise we were ready, but they're really, really good. I mean, there's a reason they're the Mountain East champion. Like I said, they kind of blitzed us there, and we had talked about coming out and playing with some aggression and swinging first, but they swung a little bit quicker, a little bit faster.
Javon, you had a strong game, 17 points on 7 of 9 shooting from the floor, pulled down 7 rebounds. What was working well for you out there today?
Pretty much I was just being aggressive, possibly like it was my last game, so just wanted to go out with a bang.
Javon, you look back at your career, and when you first got to Concord, you were a defensive guy, you were a rebounder. What changed over time for you to just become an all-around player, finish your career? 17 points, you averaged double figures throughout the whole season. What changed for you offensively throughout your career?
Pretty much Coach told me to step up, and then that he needed me to score, and then I just worked on my game in the off season, and then every year I just got better.
Coach, how about, you talked about the season overall, and we talked about it earlier this week, but what changed within your program for you guys to go from 15 wins to take a +7 jump in wins this year?
I think Coach Howard said it best. It wasn't anything different him and I did. It was our guys. Their toughness, their resiliency, their buy-in. They just, I thought throughout the fall we had a good fall, and then we kind of came together there. And then after the IUP win, I think they started to believe that we were on the verge of something special. And to start first semester 7-1. Come back after a long break. Had a tough one up at Fairmont where we did get beat, but I thought we just ran out of gas. And then to win 10 straight games in this league is very, very difficult to do. So if they weren't believing before, they started believing then. And, I told them there, I said, the main thing I thought was different this year, 97, 98% of the year, I got to be a basketball coach. I didn't have to be an attitude coach. I didn't have to be an effort coach. These guys gave me everything they had every single day. And I'd get on them a little bit every now and then. But they just allowed Coach and I to be basketball coaches and focus on game plans and things. And our seniors did a really good job of leading the team and making sure they came ready to play every day.
Coach, first time making the NCAA tournament in 8 years.
Yeah.
What's that mean for you personally and then for your program as well?
It's huge. 26 years. If you knew my journey and where I started at Miller High School, going 1-32 in 2 years as a freshman coach to this point, I couldn't ask for anything more. It's tried to absorb it as much as I could this week. There's a lot going on, but a lot of sacrifice for my wife and family and the guys that we've had in our program, not just this year, but every year, to get to this point. It means a lot. And I'm sorry, it's just emotional person, and this was a big day for us.
Javon, I do have one more question for
Yes,
you.
sir.
I feel like this year, I've been around the program for as long as Coach May has, and it felt like the community support was the best it's ever been. I know winning games brings out people, but did you feel like you guys had the backing of your school and of the Athens community this year?
Yeah, I feel like everybody in the community showed out. I feel like we started going to the elementary school, Athens Elementary, and spend time with the kids, and then they always show up to the games or the baseball team, all the sports at Concord would show love. Yeah, everybody just showed support, and I think that played a big factor in why we played good up.
Yeah, and I guess one more question. Did you guys feed off that as a program, knowing that you have that support?
Yeah, we definitely fed off of that for sure. Definitely made us play better at home.
And one last thing, this is a credit to these kids. You know, we talked a little bit about it with Tesla's presser last week. At the end of the day, 15, 20 years from now, wins and losses will fade. But our job is to make sure we build young men that are going to be able to go out in the community and be productive members, be good dads, be good uncles, be good parents, and the whole deal. And I've got 19 men in my program that I know are set up for future successes because of those things that we do with them. And I'm appreciative of that for sure.
All right, thanks, Todd.
Thank
Javon,
you.
Congrats on a
Yes,
great
sir.
season.
Thank you.